Welcome to Backbreaking News, episode 144. And today we're going to be talking about if I found a country, what would the laws be? First, I want to explain the government that I would have. This will be a democracy council. What I mean by council is that there will be a group of people running a country, not just one person. And all of us will be the effective leaders of this country. So there will be one in charge of lives, one in charge of economics, one in charge of transportation. All of us are, there's going to be 5 major groups. And we get elected every 6 years. There's an election every 6 years to see who gets into that council. However, there is no political parties. No political parties. It's just whoever you like more, instead of like, hey, this guy's Republican, this guy's Democrat. Because I don't want that in my country. I want peace in my country. So that's why we'll not be having it. Here is where the first law comes in mind. The first law I would have is that freedom of speech and freedom of religion are together. Those are the two important part of a democracy, giving your people the freedom to do what they want. But freedom of speech would also come online in my country. So if, like, say, Facebook, Twitter came over here, you cannot ban someone for having an opinion or being controversial. Same would go for YouTube, same would go for the rest of them. I don't use anything but YouTube, so I'm just going to say any social media website would have to agree to my policy to come in my country. Number 2. The right to protest peacefully. The right to protest peacefully means no violence, and as soon as you start hitting cops and stuff, let's say, as soon as it gets unpeaceful, that's when it's considered a crime that you could get 10 years for. And I'm going to make these prisons big, so I can fit almost the whole country in them, so yeah. So I wouldn't mess with, yeah. The other thing I would do, in addition to that, there will be no loud music after 9 p.m. at all, or it will be considered a crime and you have to pay a $1,000 fee. In addition to that, copyright laws in my country would be, if you post it online, it's automatically fair use in my country. So if you post even just a quarter of a match, let's say WWE, that whole match is now fair use in my country. So it could be fairly used, and that would be another requirement. So for social media in my country, and I think that should just be that but there's fair use would be considered talking over the content. So if you're talking over it and you're showing clips of the match, you will not get hurt in my country. So if Nintendo doesn't like what you're doing, they technically wouldn't be able to come in my country and get them because I won't have the right of way with Japan. Okay, next law would be treason is now punishable by life in prison. By treason, I mean burning any country's flag. Our country's flag, the United States, Israel's flag, Palestine's flag, Turkey's flag. If you burn a flag, you are considered a national threat to the country. Another thing, each school must teach a language as young as kindergarten. So, sign language will be taught, and then once you get older, you can learn speaking language. High schools would also, to be here, there's also another law that I think I would add. If you turn in a criminal, you will get rewarded. If you report a misdeed, you will get paid. If someone committed a crime in any way, you would get an award of $1,000. Just so, even if it's your friend, you will record it for that $1,000. You're turning someone in, you know. And in my country, it will be illegal to sell alcohol to anyone under the age of at least 21. And cigarettes and stuff will be banned. E-cigarettes will be banned, illegal in my country. But one thing that I will allow is people over the age of 18 to gamble, though. I mean, you could do at the age of 18, I feel like, I mean, what I mean by gambling is sports gambling and lotto tickets. I'm not talking about casinos yet. You have to be at least 20 to be that. To vote in my country, you have to be 16 years or older to vote. Yeah, that's about it. Those are all my laws. This is Cookie King Carl 73. Goodbye.